On a daily basis, Pro Pallet receives approximately 20 to 25 tractor trailer loads of recycled pallets. Those trucks are unloaded, and every pallet is, for the most part, every pallet is accounted for by filling out an unloading manifest. Those pallets are then sorted by our pallet sorters by size, and we do one of three things with those pallets. We either repair those pallets if they are standard size. We either, if they're not a standard size, we'll dismantle that pallet to reclaim the lumber, and if we can't repair it or dismantle it, then we send it to the grinder to be ground up. We recycle 100% of those pallets that come in on those trailers every day. We have approximately 8 builders at Pro Pallet that produce on average about 3,000 pallets a day. We build a variety of sizes every day. Nothing is the same on a daily basis. We build our business on specializing in custom size pallets. Nothing seems to be standard. But we do, the majority of the orders we're building are less than truckload quantities. And the other goal is to manufacture. The reason we do it manually versus by machine is we're manufacturing a lot of our pallets with recycled lumber, which is not something we can use a machine for. So boards are picked individually and hand-picked, and decisions are made on a daily basis what goes on that pallet. Here at Pro Pallet, we operate our own fleet of trucks and trailers. We operate 18 tractors and approximately 300 trailers that we're using to manage our customer base. And those trailers consist of a variety of trailers. It can be 53-foot closed vans, 48-foot flatbeds, 28-foot closed vans, 48-foot closed vans. We also have 6 or 7 walking floor trailers, which are trailers that we load our wood waste into, our wood chips that we haul out of here on a daily basis. Here at Pro Pallet, we operate our own fleet of trucks and trailers. We operate 18 tractors and approximately 300 trailers. Trucks are loaded throughout the day. Outbound loading of pallets, Pro Pallet's facility operates approximately 13 loading docks. We have 4 inside, and we have 8 to 9 outside that we use for loading pallets out on a daily basis. Pro Pallet on a daily basis generates approximately 30,000 recycled boards in-house a day from the dismantling process, which ends up going to either the chop saws or the trim saws that we operate on a daily basis. We operate 5 or 6 chop saws and 2 trim saws, and a chop saw in a day will produce approximately 4,000 to 5,000 cuts a day, and if they're cutting deck boards and if they're cutting runners, it will produce approximately 2,000 to 3,000 runners a day per chop saw. The trim saws themselves will produce anywhere from 4,000 to 5,000 boards a day per machine. Pro Pallet has operated a grinder almost from the inception of our company because of the volume and the amount of wood waste we generate on a daily basis. On an average day, we produce anywhere from 300 to 400 yards of wood waste. Any wood waste generated within the plant comes out of the plant on a conveyor, it goes right into the grinder. The grinder grinds it up, and then it's automatically loaded in open top walking floor trailers. It never hits the ground. We send out 3 to 4 tractor trailer loads a day of ground up wood fiber, and that is sold as a byproduct to mulch companies and also as boiler fuel to companies that heat their facilities. The crating department at Pro Pallet's been in existence for about 5 or 6 years. It's growing every year. The demand for boxing and crating and other specialty wood products continues to increase each year. And I think really the primary reason for that is more and more people are using those types of products for export, as well as to protect the products that are sensitive to damage. And so we continue to see an increase there. We design the crates. We produce everything in-house that's needed to manufacture those crates, and some of those crates are unique in that There's special blocking inside. Some of the crates have foam inside. Some of them have metal bracketing inside to secure the products that they're putting in there. Pro Pallet operates 7 pallet dismantlers on a daily basis. We have 5 here in Dover, Pennsylvania, and 2 in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. On average, we're dismantling approximately 3,000 pallets a day. From each of those pallets, we're able to reclaim approximately 10 components from the pallet, that recycled components that we're able to resaw and reuse in the manufacturing process at a later point. It's kind of a one-stop shop. We not only manufacture pallets, but the dismantlers allow us to bring pallets back from our customers and help them recycle with their recycling efforts. Instead of that stuff going in a landfill or to the incinerator, it comes back and we recycle those old pallets. Anything we can't dismantle ends up going to the grinder, or if it's a standard size pallet, we repair that pallet as with our pallet repair department. The whole tech saw at Pro Pallet is a fairly new operation. We put that in about a year ago. We had to put up a separate building for it to house that saw. But that saw allows us to cut full bundles or full hacks of lumber anywhere from 8 foot up to 16 feet in length, and we can cut them in multiple. We can take one hack, say of 16-foot material, and cut that down into 3 or 4 different sizes, and we can do that in a very short period of time. Really, this saw has allowed us to increase our productivity, our efficiency. Cutting one bundle might have taken a man all day. We can do that in about 15 to 20 minutes now.